Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today I will be filming my Drop 10 by 10 Project Pan intro for the year of 2022. And I've seen this Project Pan going around, but this year I decided to join, and I guess what inspired me was watching Beauty Bee's channel. I totally forgot about this project until I saw her video, so go check her out. And with this Project Pan, you have to either hit your goals on 10 products. I'm not actually sure if it's rolling, and I'm not actually sure the entire rules of this project. Like, do you have to use it up completely? I have products in here that I'm only trying to like hit pan on, so I'm going to assume that that's okay because I've seen other people do that. And you could also lose 10 pounds by the beginning of summer, which I think is interesting. I bought these little clip-on earrings. They're originally from the Pokemon Center, but they've been like long discontinued, so I had to get it off of Pokevault. But it's a little Jirachi, and it has like, you know, I don't know what it's called, like little tails or tags and like some stars, and this is Jirachi. It's really cute. It's clip-on. I believe there's still the pierced version available, but these are for kids, so using that information, decide if you want to buy it or not. And they are kind of expensive because they are discontinued. Anyways, you can't even see anymore. Let me just do it on this side so you can see. Okay. Wow, that did nothing. Why did I even put these on? Yeah, at the end of this, after I introduce everything, I think I will be talking about doing the weight loss portion because I'm interested. So I'm going to start with my products, and all of these products have to relate to summer in one way or another, so I'm going to stretch this out. I think it's kind of like, I have like a love-hate relationship, not really hate, but like kind of love-cringe relationship with themed Project Pans, because like it's a good way to pick products, but also like when you try to relate the product to the theme, it's kind of like, it's hard for me to do. I'm not going to relate these products to summer. You can figure out your own way or reason how they relate to summer because I don't have the energy. It's not even 8 o'clock right now. Okay, starting with the first product, I have this spray, and you might think it's a hairspray, but it's actually a body peeling gel. No, it's a mist. This is from the Face Shop, and I want to use this up because now I actually have more of these, and I was like holding on to this for forever because they don't make this anymore, at least not from the Face Shop, but luckily Nature Republic makes this. This is really good actually for stretch marks. Like, you spray this on a stretch mark and you rub it, and like it kind of goes down a little bit. Like, it's not as raised, like the bumps aren't as raised, and paired with lotion, it really helps. I don't know if it does anything for discoloration, but I use it there to lower the bumps. If you ask me, I personally don't really mind the appearance of stretch marks in Chinese culture, or maybe Asian culture in general. I don't know. I don't want to generalize, but in Chinese culture, we call the stretch marks tiger stripes, and it's a symbol of growth because a lot of people get stretch marks when they're growing, and you know, you can't help it. So, or like, I guess if you're pregnant and you end up with stretch marks, then you know, you had a child in your, it's not your belly, in your uterus, and so like you grew something, and those stripes are something you can be proud of and not ashamed of. And I don't know why, you know, it's seen as in a negative light in more Western cultures, because everyone has it, so you might as well just accept it. But yeah, I don't like when it's raised because it's itchy, but I don't care if it leaves like the little lines. I think that it's like a reminder of puberty, of growing. I don't really need any reminders of, well, actually my puberty wasn't that bad. Next I have, ooh, good catch. I like caught it by like slamming it against my breast. Anyways, so this is the Olaplex Hair Perfector in number 3. So I think this is like the mask. It looks like it's all the way full, but it's actually only here. It's like the product is sinking because I had it upside down, because this is very hard to dispose of, or not dispose of, like to get any product out, and you need a lot of this. So usually it lives upside down, but right now it's settling to the bottom. But I will say this is about 75% of the way full. I combined my last hair mask with this one, which was like partially empty, so now there is a lot more product in this, and my goal is to use this up completely by summer. One of these will last me 4 or 5 uses max, so like trying to finish this up by the end of this project is not going to be a problem. I'm going to probably jinx myself, and then the next 2 updates I'm like going to be using this every week or something like that to like finish it on time. I want to finish this up because I have it, and also this is not a new bottle. My friend gave this to me, so if you're watching, thank you. I don't think she is, but I got this from her. She said she had no use for it anymore because her hair is like virgin hair, and my hair is still like, you can see where my hair has grown out. My hair is dyed, so this would work better for me. My third product is something pretty ambitious. I have my Laneige lip sleeping mask in Mint Choco. And for people who hate mint chocolate chip ice cream, I just have to ask why. It's like, if you like peppermint mocha from Starbucks, why would you hate mint chocolate chip ice cream? It's good. They taste very similar. Anyways, so I want to use this up completely. It is 8 grams, so it's not the full size, which is 20 grams. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but this is what I have to work with. I've used it a handful of times, so maybe I can do it. I know the packaging is a lot bigger than it actually is, or there's a lot less product than you would think because the packaging is kind of bulky. It smells good. It smells like peppermint actually. It doesn't smell like mint chocolate. I've just realized that this project is mostly skincare, so there's some makeup, but I'll put that in at the end. I have my Glow Recipe Watermelon Nicinamide Sunscreen. I got this as a sample when I made a purchase from Sephora last week, and I really wanted to buy this, so I'm glad I got the sample, and I want to try it before the Sephora VIB sale so I can have an opinion and decide whether or not I want to get a full size, because I am looking for a sunscreen replacement because mine is on its last legs and I can't replace it 1 for 1 because they no longer make it. And I bet this smells good. I've never opened it and I just want to use it up completely, ideally before the next update. And I also don't know if this project is it like you have to use up the 10 products you originally put in this project, or do you get to roll in products? And if you hit pay on something you rolled in the next update, does that count? I don't know. I'm probably not going to make this a rolling project though, to be honest. So I'm going to use this up. The next product I have is this Kaja bento stack in Glowing Guava. I actually got this last year for my birthday from my friend, and I mean, I've used it, but it looks like it's barely used. It's really, really pretty. So you've got like 2 mattes and this shimmer. It's not a duochrome, although it looks like it could be. I'm pretty sure there was like a overspray on it, which is why it appears to be a different color. And then this is the last matte. So this stack really works well together. It's perfect for traveling, which is why I brought it with me when I went to my brother's graduation last year. And I want to use this stack 15 times total, so ideally 5 times per month, but I'm just going to say ahead of time 15 uses total, because if I say 5 times per month, I know there's going to be some months where I like barely use it, and then another month where I'm like trying to rush and use this like 10 times to make up for lost progress. So I'm going to put in a total usage goal of 15 times. Oh, I meant to put this earlier because it's actually skincare. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask. It is not the full size. I totally forgot I had this. Okay, I just needed to smell it to make sure it was still good, because I know these expire. So yeah, I was like digging through my skincare mirror thing, you know, like some people's mirrors open, there's a set of shelves behind it. Anyway, so I saw this when I was grabbing for some other products. So I swapped this out for something else that was originally going to be in this project because this makes a lot more sense because it's more summer themed. And my goal is to use it up completely. If I open the jar, I've used it. You can see, like, if I slide it around, you can see I've used it, but it's still pretty full. I want to use this up completely by the end of this project pan. I think it should be doable because I'm going to use this to replace my moisturizer because I'm almost out of my current moisturizer, so I can just use this instead of my Trader Joe's one. Back to makeup. So I have my Innisfree Matte Mineral Pressed Setting Powder, and this is how much I have. It does come, oops. This is how much I have. It does come with a puff, but the puff is disgusting, so I'm not going to show you. I need to watch it, actually. Okay, you can see it. There's some rings in here, and my goal is to hit pan because I don't know if I could finish this by the end of this project pan. I would probably have to keep it in through summer and throw this into my regular project pan, which is probably what I'm going to do. So, introducing this in now to get some use out of it, and then when my other project pan rolls around, or when this project pan ends, I will be putting it into my year-long project pan. I really like this. It's a great blotting powder, and I usually use this if I'm filming after work. It works really well, and I can definitely notice a huge difference when I put this on for when I'm filming. I originally purchased this for work for afternoons, like because I get greasy really easily, and now that I'm going back into the office, it will be a lot more handy. But when I originally purchased it I bought it in 2020, like at the end of the year. When I bought it then, I was not going back into the office as often as I thought I was going to, so now I'm glad to finally be getting some use on it. It does expire, I think, at the end of this year. Yeah, it does, so I need to use this up before then. I have another powder in this project pan. This is the Tatcha Silk powder. It's just a sample, but I figured now would be a great time to test this out and see if I like it for the VRB sale, except I don't think I'm going to buy it regardless of whether or not I like it because I have so many powders right now. But if I do like this, I could probably use or think about purchasing it in the future. It looks like it's a pressed powder, so I don't know how I'm going to use this without it being extremely messy. It shouldn't take more than, 2 weeks to use this up, I think. Famous last words, I know. And then I have my Charlotte Tilbury Kiss and Tell, oops, that's the name, lip cheat in the shade Kiss and Tell. So this is my red, and I think this would be great. Oh, it needs to be sharpened. This is like a vibrant orange red, so I think it's great for this time of the year. And, well, okay, maybe one more use and then it needs to be sharpened. But I'm going to be tracking my, I guess the length of this pencil on a piece of paper. I haven't marked it yet, so I will probably be doing that in a week when I finally remember to do it. My goal on this is to use it up completely, but I don't think that's going to happen. I find that with lip pencils I see progress a lot faster, but I do have lip products in my other project pan that I'm working on, so I can't always be using this, but I think I can make some solid progress on this. I'm just going to keep this pencil in this project as long as I can, or as long as I still have this pencil, because I don't really think I'm going to finish it within 3 months. That would be insane. I would be applying it daily, and I'm sure it could. I have no idea how much product is in, how many uses are in one lip pencil, because I use this to fill in. I don't just use this as a lip liner to line my lips. I use it as a lipstick because it lasts a long time. The last product that I have is actually brand new, I think. This is my NARS Summer Solstice Cheek Duo, and it has Laguna, and I'm not sure what the other product in here is. It's a highlighter. So, it's not brand new, I've used it. So, it looks brand new still. So there's Laguna and a highlighter in here. My goal is to hit pan on Laguna. I don't know if that's possible. It's a very lofty goal. But this smells so good. It smells like Tootsie Rolls, and gardenia. Like, it kind of shifts between the two, which I don't know if that's like a good thing, but I love gardenia. It's my favorite flower, and my mom and I used to buy one like plant every year for like 4 years, and we would kill it because gardenia is very sensitive to heat, and we would always get a heat wave that would just like devastate the plants that we bought. So yeah, now we just have to admire other people's gardenias and wonder how they keep it alive. This is brand new. I don't know if I'm going to hit pan on it. I'm going to try because I think in the past I've been really good about hitting pan. That's everything for the Project Pan side. Now for the Losing 10 side, because this is a Drop 10 by Summer Project Pan. And I know a lot of people are not comfortable with sharing their weight online, but I'll tell you mine. I weighed this actually 2 days ago. I'm pretty sure I'm heavier because I didn't make the best eating like food choices the past 2 days. So when I weighed myself 2 days ago, it was before I had any liquid, and it was after my post-morning shit. So, you know, I was going to be the lightest I was going to be that day. Oh, I also didn't eat anything when I weighed myself. So I was 195 pounds and 195.7 pounds, and I've been told that I do not look like my weight. I do look fat, but I do not look like my weight, and it's because where I carry weight, it goes into my thighs, my ass, my boobs, and my stomach. So yeah, I find that it is very difficult for me to lose weight on the upper parts of my body. So like, you know, my chest, my upper arms, and my like upper, I guess, thighs. I don't know what the lower part of your leg is called, past your knee. I sound so stupid. But yeah, that's where most of my weight goes, so it doesn't look like I weigh almost 200 pounds. And for me, a healthy weight would be 140 pounds. So I need to lose 50 pounds, but there's no way I'm going to do it in 3 months. And I don't want to do it in 3 months because then I will end up with saggy skin, and I will probably have to get surgery to correct that. And then there goes my tiger stripes. But obviously, you know, you could just say that you want to lose 10 pounds. It would be better if I lost 15, to be honest, like 5 per month. But I have some, like, I guess, plans on here on how I'm going to be losing at least 10. I'm going to aim for 10 first. For me, I find that, like, within a week, I can fluctuate 10 pounds depending on how dehydrated, there we go, depending on how dehydrated I am. That was a great example. So, I was originally going to try the 28-day reset. That is where you avoid like the 5 most common allergens, which is added sugar, gluten, alcohol, dairy, what was the last one? Oh, and processed foods. And then I realized very quickly that I don't want to give up bread, so that failed. I do not like rice, even though I am Asian. And if I got a nickel for every time I was told that I'm a bad Asian for that, I would be rich. And you would be seeing this video filmed on a much better quality camera because right now I'm using my cell phone. I don't like rice. It's a genetics thing because my parents grew up in part of the north. It's not really the north, it's like the center of China, but rice does not grow very well there. So he grew up eating like plain steamed buns instead of rice, or like noodles. So that's where I guess I got my food preferences from. Anyway, so like I was saying, gluten would be very hard for me to avoid. Added sugar and alcohol and dairy are not that hard for me to avoid because I am lactose intolerant and I don't drink very much. And for added sugar, I just have to avoid boba for a month and I guess make my own, which is not a problem because it saves a lot of money. Processed foods would have been very hard to avoid though. So instead, I'm going to be making lifestyle changes. So like I mentioned earlier, I love boba. If you don't know what it is, it goes by several names like milk tea, bubble tea. Yeah, so I'm going to be making my own. I tried yesterday to make my own pearls and that went very poorly. So I failed 2 out of 2 times that I've tried. And I'll also be swapping out my boba. So instead of having like sweetened boba, I'm going to make an unsweetened hojicha milk tea, which is actually one of my favorite flavors. I find that it tastes good regardless of whether or not it has sugar in it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be adding pearls to it, but I do like hojicha a lot. So instead of having like my morning dalgona, which sounds terrible that I have it like every morning. And so that's like for the diet. I have to make diet changes, and I don't really eat fruit, but I know fruit has a lot of fiber. It keeps you full and it's good for you, so I definitely have to start eating more fruit. I do eat a lot of vegetables, but I don't really eat fruit. Losing weight is 80% diet. 20% of it is also exercise, so I also plan on getting some exercise in. So I do have a bike, and I was going to go get it fixed up because it has a very, very, very flat tire. It's not punctured, it's just flat from not riding it for like a year. So I'm going to get that fixed up so I can go around my local area and take out spoofers in Pokemon Go. I still play. Yeah, so it's been my main form of exercise because you have to walk in order to do well in the game. So I was thinking of getting my bike all fixed up, cleaned up, and taking it on bike rides every afternoon. Well, that I can, because I'm going to be going back into the office soon. I can't take my bike those days. But I would take my bike and go around my local neighborhood and take out the spoofers within this span of like, it's a 5-mile radius. So yeah, I was going to play after work and bike like 5 miles every day, which I don't know if that's a lot or if it's enough, but I will still be playing by foot as well, because when you bike, you go too fast for it to count anything. So yeah, I also have to walk. And our bike's so slow, it might as well count as walking. I don't know, but there's the exercise. I also like to do some exercises on my breaks during work, like my 15-minute breaks. And like I'll look up like 5-minute arms or something like that and just do a quick workout and then go back to work. So those are definitely useful because, you know, if you do it every day, they kind of add up. So those are my plans to losing 10 pounds by summer. I hope it's not like a temporary thing and I just gain it back after summer. I'm hoping that it's more of a lifestyle change because I've been trying to lose weight for a while. I feel like at the beginning of the year, I am always super motivated, but by like a certain month, like usually March, I am just like, whatever about it. You know, as long as I don't go up in weight, it's fine. But I've been going up in weight, so I need to... Actually, no, I'm the same weight I was last year, so... Well, at least I was able to do that, but, you know, I do not want to be 50 pounds overweight. So that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you... I've heard the updates are supposed to be every 20th, but I'm probably going to be doing the 21st because it doesn't conflict with any of my uploads until June. So that's everything. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next month. Bye!